What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. As you can see, this white rig is off. There's an issue with these 3060s and these 3070s. We're going to take this rig out. We're going to put it on the table in the studio. We're going to disassemble it, and we are going to make some drastic changes. If you guys are interested in that, let's do it. Alright guys, so here we are inside the studio. As you can see, we have the white rig on the desk. So, look at this. Look at this fan. Literally, the screws came loose because this fan was so off-center. And by came loose, I mean literally fell the F out. So, that's the only one that it happened to. I don't know if it was me screwing it in wrong or what, but I mean, I did all these fans and I had no issues. And then, if you look down here, at this card right here. Looks kind of funny, right? That's because there's no fan in it. I was recording, I think the grow tent video to be honest, and this shot out at me. That's what I ran into, and that's probably what's gonna happen to you as well. What the that just happened on camera. The ring, the magnet ring literally came dislodged, and yeah, I don't know. So these fans I've just absolutely had enough with. So we're going to be removing all of these GPU shrouds. Literally every single one of them are going to be removed. They're going to be bare bones with just the radiator exposed with no casing. And we are going to be taking some GPU risers fans. And we found a 3D printed file that actually mounts directly where the fans sit. I think it goes like this, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's another side, so I put the right side there and then the left side of the mounts here. So I need to rip one of these GPUs apart, and we need to see how this thing mounts, because I honestly don't even know if these work. But I printed 10 sets because I have 10 cards. There's a middle piece in between that holds them together, so I'm super interested. I want to see if this works. So give me a second, let me rip one of these apart, and we're gonna see what the heck this looks like on one of the GPUs. Alright, so I just started taking this apart, and damn it, I think I have to disassemble these GPUs entirely again and repaste and re-put together, because I forgot that the fan clips, I don't know if you guys can see through the heatsink here, but you can see the wires kind of go down behind it, and they plug in directly behind, so I can't remove the actual fan plugs without taking the heatsink off of this GPU. And real quick, look at this fan, right? I just want to show you guys. It was not me screwing it in. Look how loose this fan is. Zotac, I am beyond disappointed. I know this is probably just a knockoff from like wherever, because I think we got these on AliExpress, but like, look at that. It literally just moves entirely. That's not normal. That sucks. All right, let me take this all apart, because clearly I need to unplug these fans. I was literally considering just cutting the wires, but that's not going to solve my issue. I have to, I don't want anything to arc when this thing's running, so I need to unplug it. All right, so what do you guys think? I ended up slapping it back together real quick. Check this out. So we have that bracket with the middle piece right there holding the two brackets together. Sorry, it's a little tough to see. I actually voted against putting the white GPU risers fans, these guys right here, on these cards, because these ones are my 3070s. I'm actually going to put all of the white ones on the 3060 version 1s, so I can actually, you know, decipher the difference when I'm looking at the actual rig itself, or whatever the case may be. If I change the like configuration of how I have them set up, I would rather just be able to know that these are my 3070s and those are the 3060s, just because they look so similar. All right, so real quick, I just want to show you guys how these things work. So this is like the left side fan, and that's the right side, or I guess opposite when you flip it over. You can see the tabs where the original like fan screws are located. They actually are raised a bit. So this kind of just goes like that. Then you take this weird, like, it's almost like a Vetaframe clip, but like half of it with an extension to connect both ends. And it kind of pinches both fans together. And then I just take the fan screws and I drive it through. Right here, they only catch like one thread, but it's enough to hold the fan. So here it is. Check it out. This is the 3D printed fan mod, I guess you would call it, for the 3060 and 3070 twin edge edition. So now looking at this, I'm like, I kind of want to use the GPU risers fans on all of them just because this looks freaking amazing. So I don't know. All right, I guess we'll just have to see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these all loaded up on all the 3060s, and I might just light up this one to see what it looks like, and then I guess I could just make my final decision at that point. So let's yeah, let's get to it. Let me rip apart all the other ones and get these all installed. And that's it. Finally, they're done. So this only took me a solid 2 days to get all of these shrouds ripped apart and re-screwed together. These little screws that go through the 3D printed fan bracket was a complete pain in the butt. But anyways, I got them all hooked up. As you can see, I have all the RGB fans on the 3070s. The white GPU risers fans, I actually didn't have enough of them, so I could only fill up the 3060s, and you could tell I robbed all of these ones from here, and I took 2 from the grow tent inside off another rig, but whatever, it's gonna work for the time being. So now I have this thing plugged in right here, as you can see. If you guys look at the back here, it's a complete mess. So what I did was I took the ZSX Molex by SATA, and I plugged the Molex into the power for the RGB fans, and then I daisy chained every one of the fans, and I'm hoping this isn't a massive fire hazard. So we're gonna learn together here, I guess, and see what happens. So I got this thing plugged into my PDU over there, and as you can see, the light is on. Let's fire it up. I'm kind of nervous. Oh damn. Wow. Everything's working. Everything's working. I just had to plug in the internet real quick. But holy hell, this thing's booting up the Hive right now. Let's man, let me get this thing up and running. I want to see what the temperatures turn out to be, but oh, that's cool. Those look cool like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm way more excited than I was about this. Alright, so everything's up and registering, but yeah, those temps, not good. 76, 74%, look at this. I'm doing a lithium and Ethereum, so, man. I just don't think these fans are actually strong enough to cool these cards. I mean, obviously this is in an application where the, you know, we're not in the grow tent, so I'm gonna put this in the grow tent, and I wanna see what the hell happens. So she's back in the grow tent. I don't know how this is gonna work out. It's 93 in here right now. The cold aisle is 84 back there. That is Fahrenheit. So we're gonna close this thing up, and we're gonna go see if this thing can survive a half hour inside this tent without completely melting. Let's see. All right, so we just put her in the grow tent. The highest card I see right there is a 3070 at 71. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm not sure this is going to last very long at all. Alright, so I have 16 accepted shares. The uptime here is literally like 4 minutes. Absolutely not. Look at this. All in the high 70s or 80s. That is absolutely disgusting. And I know when I did the swap of these fans, so I just raised the heatsink, I unplugged the actual fans and then lowered it back down. I didn't reapply thermal paste. I was hoping they were going to be fine. But man, I don't think that's good. It's way too hot. I can't have cards like this. You know what? So real quick, just before I end up shutting this rig down, I actually decided to take the initiative to remove a lithium off of this flight sheet and just see if it's okay mining ETH. If the temperatures change at all. I mean, this is a long shot and I really don't expect much, but let's see. All right, check it out. So look at this. We are inside HiveOS again. We are just mining Ethereum now. I took away a lithium and look at the temps. This is the highest card, 72, and I will deal with that. I mean, maybe it needs to be repasted. I'm not really quite sure, but to be honest, this isn't bad. This is very acceptable for me compared to the 80s. As you can see right here, it says miner uptime, 1 hour and 3 minutes. It has 430 accepted shares, and check that out. So we have 39 mega hash on all the 3060 version 1s, and we have 61 on all the 3070s. These are my overclocks right here. If you guys would like to take a peek, feel free to copy them. Realistically, I'm happy with this. I will deal with the 72 and I'll just keep an eye on that, but as of now, this seems to be working, so pretty pumped. just before I let you guys go, I wanted to let you know for the month of March, we're going to be partnering up with the MeterBox company. They're actually going to be giving away an 8 GPU server case on my channel, which is amazing. It's going to be decked out with 2400 watts of server PSUs, going to have a full 8 GPU riserless motherboard, and literally everything you need except for the GPUs to start your own mining rig. Purchasing these meter boxes, every $5 you spend on their website, you get 1 entry. But if you purchase the chump green color, you guys literally get double the amount of entries that you would normally. So that's amazing in itself. And not to mention, I do have a 10% discount code. It is CHUMP. I will leave it down in the pinned comment and in the description below. You guys must use the link that is in either of those to actually get entered into this contest. But hopefully you guys enjoy that. As always, if you haven't already, please go down here, hit this like button, don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys haven't seen this video or this video, please go check them out, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.